Hey there guys, this is Joe with LVV. Alright, the system just started up. Purge is going on. We called there for a no heat call. Power, there's no power existing. This is not the only on off. There was one downstairs, so I turned the one on downstairs. That's igniting. And it looks like someone might have showed us that on off, huh? Let's see. The on off switch downstairs. There's two burner switches. That's running. That's running. That just shut off. So why that shut off? Alright, so we're gonna see if maybe this is all dirty. Maybe that needs to be cleaned. Maybe it's not getting any. Maybe it's not sensing the flame. Go down there. Let's see. Let's test it. See why it just shut down and turn back on. Now we off. This is second try. Let's see. There's the cherry red. And the gas valve is going to get the second try ignition. It's one. And it shuts down. A lot of times it's that flame sensor. We'll see if it's see what's going on. Okay guys, so what I'm doing is I'm going in series with the flame sensor, through the flame sensor, through my meter, and right back up. Now for some reason I can't find my alligator clips, so I'm gonna have to do it this way here. Alright, so hopefully we get a good connection and we'll see exactly what type of reading this is getting. Hopefully it's not getting much of a reading, and then what we could do is we can just we can clean it up. But this is the setting that we're going to be using. Okay, right here. See that? So on your meter you can turn it right onto that, and let's see what we read. So the inducer motor just turned on. The fan's turning on also, but I think it's just because they have it on the on position instead of auto. So the first thing that goes on always is the inducer. It's like a 15 to 30 second purge. Then you're going to get the glow, which we're getting right now. After that, it's going to sense the flame down here. As long as that's good, then it'll keep the gas valve open. If not, that's what shuts everything down. Flame sensor right there. So let's see what happens once the flame kicks in. See that I was dropping? 1, 4, 1, 6, 1, 3. That's not strong enough. It's gonna kick off. So we're gonna clean that up and we're gonna see the difference. It should be in between like 2.5 and 3.5. So, see how it's going? Before it was dropping even lower, that's why it shut down. So let's clean it up and see the difference in between what we have before and what we have after. And what we're gonna do, guys, is we're just gonna take this sanding cloth and get a real fine sanding cloth. A lot of times, sometimes they'll say use just like the Brillo without the soap. You could do that as well. We're just gonna sand it nice and easy. We're not gonna scratch it up too much, and then we're gonna place it back in. All right, guys, so we got everything put back together. Cleaned up flame sensor. Like I said, my alligator clips are gone for some reason. So we're gonna have to use these alligators. All right, so we got alligator there, comes through there to my own meter probe here. It's gonna go into the machine, through there, to the black, going in here, going up, and into the system. All right, that's gonna basically go back to the board telling that we have flame. All right, because you want the inducer motor, that's gonna check. That's gonna make sure it's getting rid of all the gases, and that little pressure switch is the check on that, because if that doesn't close, that means that's not working properly or that's broken. Okay, once those are both working perfectly fine, because the vacuum closes the circuit, then it's gonna turn on the igniter. After the igniter turns on, All right, it glows for about 5 seconds, and that's hot enough to start the gas. So the gas valve will open up, start it up. Once that goes, it's going to come straight across. And the reason why that sensor's down there and not up here is it wants to make sure that all the pilots are lit. Okay, all the distribution tubes are all lit up. So that's why it's at the end of the system. Okay, once that creates the flame, and the metal will create like a millivolt, a millionth of a volt. That will go through here into the meter, and it should come back here. And we should be getting over a 2.5. Okay, I'm pretty sure Rheem is like that. Now, this is a Goodman, but all of them are pretty standard, around like 2 to 3. So the wait time has been passed. We got inducer motor. Soon is going to be the glow, the red hot cherry igniter. A couple seconds, that's going to kick in. There you go. Remember, you never touch those with your oily fingers, because then it'll break it once it gets too hot. So you never touch the actual carbide with your fingers. Always want to check, make sure that light is not cracked or anything. Now we've got flame. It's going across. And now look here, guys. See how that jumped up? Now we got 2.7, 2.6, 2.7. And as it gets hotter, it should go up a little bit more. But that, I believe, is what our problem was. I think it was right at the cutoff. Maybe it's 1.0 might be cut off. So whenever you have it where it goes on for 3 seconds and it shuts right back off, normally, I would say 9 out of 10 times, it's this here, okay? It could be the wire also. We have to check the wire. Make sure that this wire here, which is connected right here, this orange one, that one is not cracked, it's not broken, its connection is good, okay, to the board. So if you don't have that either, that's an issue. So if I put this together and all of a sudden it craps out again, then we have to make sure that, really, I'll tell you what, you should take this reading here at the board, okay, to make sure that the wire itself also is good, all right? But I did it over here because, listen, 9 out of 10 times that's not the issue. Normally it's just that it's not clean. So we cleaned it up, a little sandpaper, use like 1,000 grit or 2,000 grit, something really fine, so you don't scratch it up too much, and you don't want to, scratch, cut into it. You just want to take off the carbon buildup from the flame. So that should be good. This is a short little video, all right, and these guys should be up and running. It's a family of 5 daughters. God, I got 2 daughters, so God help this person. 5 daughters. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. It's a different volume 17. So this is not shutting off like it did before. Like I said, we're at 2.5. That's more or less where it needs to be. And I think they're going to be okay. Alright, so signing off, guys. I'll see you guys next time. If you like, subscribe, share, and come out with another video. Alright, guys. See you later. It's Joe with LBV, guys.